Seriously, how is this water not even, like, flooding on in? Is there anybody on, like, the outer side over here? No? Well, regardless. Welcome back. It's time for line H. So let's get on with it. HO2, baller size station. Feel the burn. Confetti, yippee. Alright, this is another baller stage, so can't really do anything outside of that. Please use the baller's invincibility to make your way to the goal. Reaching a checkpoint will add some time back on the clock. If you need to make baller explode, you can do so by pressing ZR. Take it out there. Or take care out there, fucking Christ. Anyway. Let's go. Boom. Alright. Over you go. Also, like, not only does, like, this give, like, a good tutorial for, like, what is it? Rainmaker and tower control. Also gives a good tutorial for, at the very least, this special, Baller and Inkjet. It's like, yeah, there's other specials in this that you can use, but it's like, these are the only two that have, like, dedicated levels around them. I almost died. But I lived, bitch. Alright. That works. I didn't even need to explode. And... out of my way. I said out of my way, bitch! Sometimes it goes back up and I have to explode again, so thankfully it didn't happen here. HO3, Sweet Ride Station. Easy breezy. Speaking of tower control, we're back at it on Starfish Main Stage. Please ride the tower to the enemy goal. The tower will start moving once you're on board. Be aware that the tower will pause for a bit when it reaches each checkpoint. Yep. And this is Starfish Main Stage before it got updated again. I like it when the story modes have like early versions of the multiplayer stages, so you can still technically play on the old version. Oh, I got the jump. Nice. Get out of here, bitch. What nice music on the tower. Surely this music doesn't come back later. Out of here. Pretty sure one's gonna jump here. Out. There's that. Out here. Alright, now here's a good piece of advice that's gonna help others later in this game. Just stand behind a wall if you're being targeted by splashdown. Don't know if that'll help you much with triple splashdown, but like... it's still useful for this game specifically. And you'll see, especially why later on in the game. But I just find that really funny, though. It's like a very thin wall. Ah, damn, didn't make it the second time. Unfortunate. Out of here. Leave me alone. Can't exactly what's the remember, like, what's the difference? Let's go between this and current version of Starfish Main Stage. I just remember back in launch days, there wasn't a ramp there. Out of here. Memories are coming back on this stage. I'm remembering what to do. Alright, well. Out of here. Out of here. Alright. Behind the pillar. Get fucked. That's really funny to see that, like, Splatoon just doesn't affect you if you're behind that, like, little pillar. It really is really fucking funny, I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know how much that kind of advice would help with triple splashdown, but I guess it just depends on the positioning. Ah, damn. You get it once and never again. Out of here. Alright, out of here. Get out of here, man. I don't even know what special that Octoing has. Out. Fuck off, dude. Really? I died a sprinkler? Fuck off, dude. Out here. Come on. Thank God jumping doesn't slow down. Done. Alright. Wait. Out of here. Let's go. That's enough tower control. I believe that's the last, like, ranked mode stage, so let's get out of here. HO4, Shooter Mix Station. Just ink it in. Oh, it's this one. This one's really short. Please destroy all the target crits before time runs out. We'll get started once you've jumped in. Keep your wits about you and aim with care. Come on. Thank you. One left. Done. Alright. 2 more weapons. Yep, and these 2 are chargers. I don't know why Spiroscope is labeled as... Actually, no, that makes a lot more sense as to why it's labeled as hard. Because, you don't have much range. Well, scratch that. You don't have much of a view. And then... Done. Alright. One more time, but with a scope. So, let's get to it. I want to see if I can zoom really close into Sea Cucumber. Fucking trying to look at your face? I don't look at him. The ink just goes away. That's really funny. Alright. Alright. Last weapon for this. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's my fault. Okay, hold on. Yeah, never mind. This makes sense to be the hard weapon. Okay, hold on. And then... Done! Alright. Good to go. Alright. HO5, ink it station. Ink it real good. With the Hydra Spotling and Splatbomb. What do you gotta say, Sea Cucumber? Spreaders endlessly coat surfaces with ink. Take care to not get caught by the spreaders as they move. Are the spreaders friend or foe? We may never know for sure. Alright. So that music sounded familiar. I think that's... I'm gonna have to fact check, but is that music the same as the player customization? I'm gonna go check that real fast. I'm gonna check that after this stage is done. Can I get up, please? Up. Up. Thank you. Alright, up. And then, oh, a little bit more. Up. God, like, the fucking squid flopping, bagging, whatever. Just feels so wrong without the little blob. Okay, let's go ahead and ink up there. Yeah. Ink you all the way. Now, we move over and don't get fucked over. Alright. And there we go. Done. Alright. I need to check that music real fast. I'm gonna check a different station as well, so let's take a quick detour, alright? Yep, it is. Oh, that's neat. I thought this was only just remixed for Octo Expansion. Side orders character customization. But since it's also for when you're selecting your weapon on, like, normal test missions that aren't bosses. Well, that's a neat thing to realize, like, years after Octo Expansion's release, that the song is a lot more used in the game than I thought it was. Alright, let's get back to this. H06, Break and Bounce Station. Here lies the ceiling thing. And we have made it to the last thing, and who would have guessed? There's no point to being back here. I mean, it's neat that we can come back here anytime. What's the other three things? But it's like, tell me I can't review the animation? Huh? Can't do a remember collecting the thing animation? Like, come on. Also, why can't we, like, remember the tutorial area? I mean, there's not much point to go back there, but I would have liked to, like, you know, relive the tutorial and be like, hey guys, time for a new playthrough. I mean, if you could relive the tutorial, I would have put it in the playthrough, but oh well, I guess. And with that, we have all four things. So at this point, you would have the option to go into the final sequence of the game, but knowing this playthrough, we're gonna go ahead and finish off all the missions before we get into the last segment. So, it's time for the last stage on this line. H07, Cool Your Jets Station. Whatever, Dad. And it's our... Well, I don't think this is the last level with Inkjet, but I think this is the last station with Inkjet. Could be wrong, though. This test is all about the Inkjet. Pay close attention to the Inkjet's range. And remember that even with the Inkjet, you can recover from damage by submerging. Take care out there. Alright. This is the last boss in the main, like, 80 missions. Afterwards, any remaining bosses are in the end sequence. Which means this is our last Octo Canyon boss, which means no sanitized DJ Octavia, which wouldn't even make sense to begin with, let's be honest here. Octo Shower Supreme. Alright, let's go. And then... Get over here, fucker. Die. Up we go. Alright. And just like the Octo Samurai boss, since we have a special weapon, I only need to do this boss once, so... Yippee! Alright. Ow. Ow. I should go down. That actually kind of startled me a little bit, I'm gonna be honest, Chief. Because I somehow forgot about that. Alright. Why am I saying where is? I know exactly where it is. Alright, whatever. Phase 3. Let's go on in. I'm surprised that doesn't automatically despawn, but I guess it's despawned by now. Alright. Yeah, I know. Alright, whatever. Damn it. Come on. Okay, whatever, whatever. Down, down, down! Hey, can you fuck off? That'd be very nice of you to fuck off right about now. Let's go! That was a sick shot. Let's go. We're done. The main 4 Octo Canyon bosses have been destroyed. Kaboom! Love the little rubber duck squeak. Alright, let's get on out of here. And with that, all we have remaining are line I and line J. So we have almost concluded the Octo Expansion once again. There's not too many levels left, I'm pretty sure. You know what, fuck it, I'm counting it. Give me one moment, I'm counting. There's a total of 7 levels left for us to complete. And then afterwards, it's on to the ending of the game. And then, you know, Inner Agent 3, but everyone knows that at this point. So, until then, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.